Currently leaving the hospital. Tell y'all a little bit about what's going on right now. So yesterday I went to my dad's house. Sorry if the wind is blowing too. I ain't got my mic hooked up to the GoPro, but I went to my dad's house and his legs were swollen, feet were swollen, stomach swollen, whole body was swollen up. And I told him, I said, man, we gotta go to the hospital. So I had to talk him into actually coming to the hospital, whatever. Finally got him here, and they believe that he's suffering from congestive heart failure. So I don't know if any of y'all know about that or have family members that dealt with that or whatever, but I've been kind of upset about it since they actually said it, man. And just dealing with that. I stayed up here all night last night with him, and I'm finally about to try to go home, change clothes and stuff, and come back up here. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me right now, y'all, man. And really, I'm not like coming on here for sympathy or nothing like that. I'm actually coming on here to actually, you know, just talk to y'all. And y'all know, normally when I start my videos out, I try to get some inspiration and positivity. And I ain't gonna say this is inspiration. I ain't gonna say that this is positivity. But what I will say is this. We gotta cherish the time that we have. And not just with our loved ones. Not just with our friends. Because I done lost friends. I got like 4 or 5 friends. One of them was an ex-girlfriend. But who all done passed away within the last couple years, man. Which was really like a crazy experience for me, to say the least. You know what I mean? Like just... And it's not that it's something unusual. I think it just comes with age. You know, my mom told me that the longer you live, the more people you will see pass away, which is true. But with that being said, man, you know, it ain't nothing like having your parents. And I don't care if it's not even a biological parent. It could be a parent who took care of you from day one. You know, because I know a lot of people got those type of parents too, you know. Not every mom or dad was actually, you know, the biological parent. Some men stepped up and took the place of the man who didn't step up and do what he was supposed to do. In my situation, though, this is my biological father, you know. And we got to actually cherish the time that we have with our parents, man. Because once they're gone, they're gone. And I think a lot of times we take for granted that people is going to be here forever, or we don't actually think about people not being here. You know what I mean? We so used to people just being here with us that we never think about a time when life is like winding on down for people who we love, especially the ones who actually gave birth to us or helped create us or whatever, man. And my dad done been there for me. Like, when I say my dad done been there for me, when I was in prison, my dad came to see me more than anybody. Even my phone calls went, you know, to my dad. The money that was coming in, like, you know, however I was getting it, coming from my dad. I mean, it was other people that helped me, and I'm not taking nothing away from them. But ultimately, though, my dad was the one who really was making sure, like, I was good while I was locked up. You know, no lie. You know, my dad was there for me. My dad had been there for me, like, through it all. The good times, the bad times, my struggles. He was there to encourage me. I can remember, like, I had felonies. You know what I mean? Like, I done been to prison twice. I got like 4 felonies on my record. I got about 3 or 4 crazy misdemeanors and all kind of other stuff, you know what I mean, on my record. You know, even juvenile cases, though. I don't really know if them count, but at the end of the day, I couldn't get a job. I couldn't get nobody to hire me, man. And, you know, I was trying to, like, stop selling drugs because I didn't want to keep getting in trouble, but I felt like I was forced to continue to stay hustling and sell dope, you know, just to put money in my pocket and stuff like that. And it was my dad who gave me positive words, as in, like, you know, all it's gonna take is for somebody to give you a chance. He would say that all the time, man. Every time somebody would turn me away and say, you know, we can't hire you, it's because of your record, or we chose somebody else, and I would know that it was because of these dope cases I got. He would just say, you know, all it's gonna take is for somebody to give you a chance. All it's gonna take is for somebody to give you a chance. And those opportunities and those chances eventually came, man, you know. And that's how I got to the place that I am today. You know, I ain't got the most money. I ain't got the most poppin'est career, you know what I mean? I still got to hustle and do side gigs. Y'all know I've been complaining about money lately. You know, after this truck broke down, spent $5,000 between getting a motor and buying another truck so I can get back and forth to work while I wait for this car to get done. You know, and I'm trying to, you know, stack that money back up. But at the end of the day, man, he was right. I was given an opportunity. I was given a chance, man, and I just had to wait my turn, man. And I say that just to say, like, man, you know, my dad has been there for me in so many different ways. I could just go on and on and on and on about it. He in the 70s now. I want to say my dad is 72 now. And all my sisters, you know, my sisters got different dads than I do. Their dads is gone. I got 2 sisters. Both of their dads is gone. So he the last man that my mom had a child by that's still alive. And, you know, I was looking up the symptoms and, you know, how is this treatable? How is it treated? Or, you know, things like that, man. And I was seeing different stuff about, you know, how, you know, people are given a time to live with this particular situation. At some point, motherfuckers just like check out over this. You know, sometimes, depending on how severe it is, people can live 10 years. Sometimes they live 5 years. If it's real bad, they give people like 6 months to 12 months to live, 6 months to a year to live. And I know the doctors ain't discussed that part of it with him yet because they haven't really looked at if there's any like heart damage or what all has been going on. But I know that some of the symptoms that we seeing and some of the stuff, reasons why I took him to the hospital had happened prior, but he was thinking that it was something else. And, you know, like, I don't know if any of y'all got older parents, but sometimes it's hard to get them to go to the doctor and get them to go to the hospital and stuff like that because they just don't want to go for whatever reason. Sometimes people are scared to go to the hospital because they feel like if they go and they admit them that they're never going to leave, that they're going to die in the hospital. You know what I mean? So, and I understand that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing I can do is try to make him feel comfortable. That's why I've been there with him the entire time. You know, this is the first time I'm really leaving since he's been there. And I'm going right back. I'm just going home to change my clothes. I'm going to go right back and sit there with my pops. Probably make a couple more videos while I'm there, man, to keep y'all posted on what's going on with everything. But I love my dad, man. I love my dad. Me and my dad is super close. Him and his dad was like best. He always said his dad was his best friend, and he pushed for me and him to have a similar relationship after him losing his dad. And you know, I ain't got no regrets, man. I ain't got no regrets. My dad always been good to me. Even when he got on me, I could tell it was like love. You I'm saying? It was always love when my dad had to, let's just say, scold me or correct me on some stuff that I wasn't doing right. He didn't do it with an iron fist, man. Like, I couldn't ask for no better dad, man. I couldn't ask for no better dad. I mean, he wasn't perfect, but I'm not complaining about his imperfections. His imperfections actually made me a better father. So even in the places where he failed, he succeeded in making me a better person. Yep, so I just want to bring y'all that, man. Just cherish your parents, man. Let your mom and if you still have your mom and your dad, if you're still fortunate to still have your parents or even one parent in your life, you know, cherish those moments, man, because it don't last forever. I know a lot of people who don't have their parents either. You know, a lot of my friends, some of my friends lost their parents when we were super young. You feel what I'm saying? Here I am at my grown age of 44. You know what I mean? Still got my father. Fortunate. Still got my mom. Fortunate. You know, so shout out to those people who have been dealing with the loss of their parents. You know what I mean? And still been able to try to carry on every day. Because I see what my mom and my uncle is going through after losing my grandma a couple years ago. But yeah, so I just want to bring y'all that, man. I don't mean to like bring y'all down, but I told y'all that I was gonna be real with my content. I told y'all I was gonna give y'all the real me, not the fluffed up me, not the, you know, I'm only gonna show the good side of my life, or I'm only show y'all things that I feel is valuable, or, you know what I mean? It's enough fake YouTube channels, man. I don't want to be another fake YouTube vlogger. I want to be a real vlogger, and I'm gonna show y'all as much as possible, man. Like, you know, I can't go into the hospital room and throw my dad on camera and stuff like that, you know, because I just ain't gonna. I wouldn't. He's not in the best shape right now, and I wouldn't want to show nobody. I wouldn't want my kids to, well, I don't know, because I'm a vlogger, but I just put myself in a situation to where I think about stuff like this ain't what he do, you know what I mean? So I don't think that it would be appropriate. But I'm gonna definitely keep y'all posted and up to date on it. So I will be vlogging from the hospital. I'm grabbing my laptop now, so I'm gonna make sure I throw this video up today. Y'all gonna get this one today in a couple hours. So yeah, man, I just want to bring y'all that information though, man, and let y'all know what's going on with me. I'm still going though. I'm gonna hold him down like he would hold me down. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do what he would do. If the shoe was on the other foot, I know he would be there for me. Regardless if he had to, you know, sick days, whatever he had to do, he was gonna be there for me, man. Always has been. So I'm gonna let y'all go for now, and I'll be back with y'all in the next video.